Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio. And today we bring you news of Dazn. The Zone is coming to the UK. Yes, it's factual. Okay, so the breaking news. The Zone is launching in the UK with plans to smash Sky and BT Sports' domination of the sports TV market in the UK by winning the rights for big fights, including Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury 3, and Premier League coverage. Big news. Okay, so the Zone, the so-called Netflix of sports, is to launch in the UK in May, with Billy Joe Saunders expected to face Saul Canelo Alvarez in a mouth-watering? Damn, mouth-watering. Yeah, it might make your mouth water. It might just make your mouth water. I look forward to the fight, no doubt. I don't know if my mouth is watering though. Yeah, so that fight should be in, what is that, May? Are they saying May? Okay, so Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio can reveal that the UK-based platform will expand to more than 200 countries, starting with Canelo's return to the ring on May the 2nd. Yeah, so that's May. Oh, that's going to be the launch. That is going to be the launch pad. Are they overestimating Canelo's pull? But they got Billy Joe Saunders in there. I'll definitely be getting that fight. Be getting the Zone. Gotta see how what the fine tuning is. What the fine print rather. The fine print. Okay. So WBO middleweight champion Saunders, super middleweight, actually it should say, is the front runner to face world boxing superstar Saul Canelo Alvarez. Although that deal hasn't been finalized yet. Okay, so Liverpool's WBA champion Callum Smith is also in the mix. So it could be either one of those guys. I thought that Billy Joe was the forerunner. Out of the two, if I had to pick one, I would say Billy Joe. I'd rather see Billy Joe fight Canelo than Callum Smith. Okay, anyway, moving on. The Zone's impending expansion marks another seismic shift in the British broadcasting sports landscape, which has been dominated for the past few decades by the likes of Sky Sports and BT Sports. The Zone have not been shy in splashing the cash since entering boxing, with a $1 billion 8-year deal with Hearn. It's expected that they will bid for the trilogy fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, which has been reputedly penciled in for July in Las Vegas. Fury, of course, is aligned with BT Sports here in the UK, but the Zone showed Tyson Fury's rematch victory in 5 European countries and will likely test BT's resolve when the two heavyweights collide once more. So I kind of made a flippant remark about BT might likely push up the pay-per-view for the third fight because less people are probably going to buy the third fight, so they're probably going to try and compensate for that by pushing up the price from 25, which has been moved up to 30. I predicted that. With the Zone coming into the market, you can expect some bidding wars. And we, the consumer, will be the ones punished for bidding wars because we're gonna have to pay for the high bids somewhere along the line. Yes, I would still rather have the Zone over here, have that app. There's lots of fights I want to see. I don't have Sky. I do pay-per-view per pay-per-view by pay-per-view. So I don't want to have to shell out for a lot of things that I don't want to see, primarily football. That's the big thing about Sky. I don't watch football no more. Works out cheaper for me just to buy the pay-per-views. I could just stream it illegally like some people do, but obviously I do live broadcasts on the basis of those PPVs. So I don't want to be doing in the middle of a live broadcast and, the illegal stream goes down. That would be very, very embarrassing. Amazon Prime has recently dipped its toes into the UK market, showing Grand Slam tennis, Premier League football. Now Dazn hope to break the stranglehold of the traditional fight sports broadcasters in the UK before stretching its web onto other major sports, including Premier League football. Yeah, rather than putting the biggest fights on pay-per-view, which in the UK can cost up to £25, we're going to see if that's the new standard. Dazn charges a monthly subscription for all its coverage. Sources have indicated that the UK viewers will pay around £4.99 per month for the service, which will initially show around 12 boxing shows per year. Sign me up. Sign me up. My concern is that, the things are going to be fragmented. One fight's going to be over here, the next fight over there, the next fight on Dazn, the next fight on Sky, the next fight on BT. But when you think about it, realistically, it still makes sense for me to just have Dazn, and if something isn't on their network, then I can shell out for the pay-per-view. It's still probably, almost certainly, going to be working out cheaper than your standard subscription. Okay, so since launching in 2016, Dazn has so far expanded into 9 countries. They currently show a host of major sporting events, including the Premier League, Champions League, Bundesliga, and the Six Nations. That's rugby. Okay, folks, so that's the news, that's the word. Dazn are coming to the UK in May, and it's expected that they're going to kick off the launch, the UK launch, with a fight between Saul Canelo Alvarez and Billy Joe Saunders. Okay, so you heard it here first. It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio, it's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, and it's the hitting the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show, Mondays and Wednesdays, 10 p.m. UK time. Okay, it's Raphael Dawkins, the Combat Radio. Dazn coming to the UK in May. And I'm out.